Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Teddy Bear Suicide here. Today we're going to be diving into the new kill streak called the Bombardment Killstreak that can be accessed in the missile silos located around the map. A few months ago with a recent update, they showed us the new missile silos that did have a big yellow skull and crossbones with a 5% on it that looked like it was nothing. And then with this most recent update, we learned that those are now buy boxes with a few special perks that you can buy. One of them being Foresight and another being an Advanced UAV. And if you're not familiar with what Foresight is, it actually shows you all of the circles so you know exactly where the end game is going to take place. And then an Advanced UAV, which does differ slightly from launching 3 UAVs. 3 UAVs do give the appearance of an advance, but one thing that an actual advanced UAV does is shows you where all ghosted players are as well as the other players. Also at these missile silo buy stations, you can now access what's called a Bombardment Killstreak, but you'll notice there won't be any price tag by it. It's something you can only access with a purple access card. Now the way to obtain a purple access card is to kill all the zombies. So depending on where they are located on the map, you are going to have to take them all out again. With that, you're going to gain an access card that helps you unlock a yellow chest, which is still going to pop out the extended gold gas mask along with a purple access card that will work at any of the missile silo buy stations that are next to what used to be the bunkers. So with that being said, we're actually going to head over to the closest buy station, which is going to be at the park. One thing that we did notice while trying to access this Bombardment Killstreak is that you cannot access it while playing Plunder. So you have to utilize this Killstreak within a game of solos, duos, trios, or quads. So one thing that we did is to ensure we had a zombie with us at all times, so that we could kill the last zombie so we didn't have to run out there and find the hidden camper rat that was waiting for us to come out with all the goods. To plan our escape, we actually hit the zombie button one more time, so that way anybody left in the building would have to fight off the zombies to give us a chance to run. Now, we did notice that there are players that are going to camp these bunkers, especially the one over by Park, to see if they can get the access card before you. So as we were heading over, you can see that there was a team kind of in the way that we did have to battle. So be prepared to battle somebody, especially if you're going for this access card at the very beginning of the game. Now, depending on when you do try to access this card, it could be difficult based on where the zone is. Again, there's only a few missile silos around the map that you can access. And as the zombies start to move, it's going to impact which missile silo that you're going to try to go to and for which buy station. But the big question we need to ask ourselves is the new Bombardment Killstreak worth it? And the reality is, it's not. It's definitely not. Originally, I thought it was going to be something where once you access it, we got to carry it around, similar to a precision airstrike or a cluster strike. But the reality is, once you access this kill streak within the bunker, it automatically deploys for you, and it's out of your control. So a Bombardment Kill Streak is pretty much a cluster strike and a precision combined, but it's a much larger radius, and it's a lot more impactful. And for those that are in that specific area, it's definitely something they experience in a whole new way that's very strong and powerful. But the reality is, it's only going to work wherever the infected area is on the map. So currently the infected area, which is the zombies, is located in downtown. And so you can see here, once the bombardment was launched, which it is a free item with the access card, if you zoom in on your mini map, you're actually going to see a circle over the infected area. Now it is a quite large circle, and that whole circle is what's going to be hit. So for me, I was lucky enough to get a few downs and some kills because there were some people in the building when we escaped there. But the reality is the zombies are always located in a building. minus when they were on the ship at first, which had some opening to it. But the reality is you're not going to probably get a lot of kills. You're just going to have a cool moment that was free if you did kill all the zombies to obtain the access card. So your best bet is not worrying about the new Bombardment Killstreak. Maybe in the future they will ramp it up a little bit more and give us more control over it. But your best bet is to land at a normal spot where you're allowed to collect a lot of loot and then head over to some of these missile silos. Because one, remember, you do not need a purple access card to buy Foresight or an advanced UAV. Also at these missile silo bunkers, when you're accessing those buy stations, you can buy a lot of the traditional items too, which is going to be loadouts, self-revives, gas masks, and so on. And one thing that they did add to buy stations again with this new update is the RC car, something that they brought over from Rebirth. I'm not too sure if I'm a fan of it or not. Very hard to control. But let us know what you think about the new Bombardment Killstreak. See if it's let us know if it's something you think you'll want to use. I think everybody should try to access it at least once. Let us know what your thoughts are on being able to buy the Foresight or advanced UAV. Those are two things that used to only be able to access in bunkers, and we know they took the bunkers away from us. So the only thing left that we cannot buy, which we used to be able to access in those bunkers, is Juggernaut Armor. So I wouldn't be surprised if here in the future they add Juggernaut Armor to those missile silo buy stations. I'd be curious to see how much that costs. I know a lot of people are back and forth on how they feel about Juggernauts. But let us know what you think on this new update. Is it something you're digging? And again, if this is your first time checking out the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Stay up to date on all future content. And until next time.